Remember syrup, sandwiches, and graham allowances. What's up, everybody? I just turned on Humble. We're going to talk about assembly guides, and we're going to compare and contrast a useful assembly guide versus, well, this thing. This. Confusion tool. It's not an assembly guide, it's a confusion tool. Alright, we're going to start off with the good. This is an actual useful assembly guide that shows me the bits, the numbers of where they came from, how they go together, and they have a nice little color pattern along with a key over here that tells me what the little symbols mean in the pages. So you get the key, look at the symbols, look at the blue parts of the new ones, obviously the gray or the old. Very useful, and it does that for every model in the kit, step by step. It's even got a little rule thing in the back, right? Like, boom, little rules in the back there. Now, this confusion tool is, it was frustrating. As a new player, my first faction I bought was Orcs, and the first assembly guide I encountered was this thing. And I got a box of boys, and I was looking at the box of boys like, how do I put these together? I mean, they're fairly self-explanatory, and that, that is, that, I guess that I figured them out without this, but what happened was I ended up looking at these and looking for burner parts and looter parts in a kit that wasn't there because this assembly guide came in my boys box. Here's what you needed. Boom. That's what you needed. I mean, you did need the big shooter in the back with the rocket launcher, and that does come, I understand where this page comes from, but it was entirely unnecessary and bewildering as a new player. I was like, but I don't see any of those in the kit. And so, for a while, I was like, did I get a bad kit? Did I get not what I was supposed to? I just put them together. Now I know it's just that they sell the Looters of Burners kit and the Boys kit. You get the same assembly guide. This black and white confusing piece of garbage. It is not that handy. It's in fact the opposite of handy. It's obtuse and confusing. This, very useful. Very useful. It has answered so many questions for me already. I can't even begin to explain to you guys how many questions this has answered for me. Already. Like I said, already. Just about the way I want to do things with the model, staring at the sprue and reading through the book, questions, mysteries have been solved. And that's what assembly guide is for. It's not supposed to make more mysteries and make you more confused. We already cut one of these off because my phone ran out of batteries because I forgot to delete the old recordings. I think I would have put number 3 on this guy. I cut out number 1. This is the body part for him. And as you can see, this is a much more complex kit. Like, this is just half of the back. I'd say it's about a third of the back. But what we're going to do here is we're going to pop number 3 out here by cutting off the side of the sprues so we don't... Because I couldn't really get a good cut there at the base of the helmet. So now that we got this out, we're going to cut that out. And the assembly guide helps me do this thing that I like to do. I line all of my models... Here, let me get this out of the way. And I line all my models up. Like this. The head. The body. Now I'm going to look at the chest real quick. We'll go over here. We consult the chest. We need part 4. Got it. Finding part 4. We gotta flip it over because we're on the wrong side to find the numbers. Where's part 4? This is part 4. Now, knowing how to put the Orc Boys together later, this is what I, with my last Orc Boy kit, further down my Warhammer career. Ooh, I screwed that one up. That's not good. Oh well. But, I can put that right there, and boom, we've got, you can see the Terminator starting to come together because I put the parts that are respective to the Terminator together. And yeah, I guess that won't be too bad to paint. We'll see. Now, going for the next part, I think is a leg. No, we're going for the back. No, that was the front. See, this all helps and helps me decipher what the fuck is going on. So we gotta go find part 5 now. And with the boys, it doesn't matter because the boys it's way more mix and match. But still, that was not a noob-friendly kit assembly guide. That it really was quite noob unfriendly because it bewildered me. I was like, what is going on? 7. We also need 7. So we got 5 and we got 7 on this guy for the legs. And then we gotta bust out part 6 and 8. And as you can see, these assembly guides make it a lot easier for me, the user, to assemble it because I forget what this is called. This is a methodology I picked up from watching Adam Savage do stuff on the interwebs. A lot of people say they don't like doing this because they lose parts. You know, I don't understand that. This is the way more effective way for me to not lose parts, but they said, I don't know, teach their own. But I find this extremely useful methodology of organizing my guys. And the shoulders go right there. And now we're gonna break out the cloak. And we'll put this guy together just to test how it looks fully assembled. Because I want to see how hard it will be to paint it with the scythe in hand. And if it's, difficult to paint with scythe in hand, I might not put the scythe in his hand. And that goes right there. You can see where this is a lot easier with the assembly guide for me to prep my models for assembly. And, doing everything just full stop makes everything easier for me. We're getting part 10 out here with the coloration and the differentiation and all that good stuff. We're just gonna pop it off up here because that top one was a bit of a close cut, so we just popped it off. The sprue like that, and bada bing, bada bang, bada boom. I'm just trying to. Yep, there we go. You're just looking for what arm does that go on? Oh, we gotta get piece 9 out. We skipped a step. Okay, that's 9. Cool. And that's 10. 10 is the side with the tubey things. That'll go over here. And as you can see, the Death Guard wall isn't assembled. He's coming together because I have a key for how to lay him out, and so that when it comes to assembling him, I can just go pop, 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 and he comes together quickly. Versus the first orc guide that I assembled, which is a much more straightforward model. I didn't have that ability because I didn't know what was in the kit, and I cut them apart and put them together one at a time. Now I am much more experienced, and I put together like 70 orc boys since then. Well, actually, it's more like 40. Yeah, I've put together 40 orc boys since then. I got 30 of the old school orc boys because I want them for collector's reasons. But you understand where I'm coming from with this, where oh my, I just dropped my cell phone. This is merely complicating the situation. It's not part of the orc boy kit, especially for a new player. There's no instructions there. There's just exclamation points and symbols that I don't know what they mean. Now I know what they mean. And, I can fathom what these mean. You can fathom what they mean, but you don't explicitly know what they mean. And that's a very important distinction. So, GW is doing some great work in improving the product of not Orc Boys, the product that they're delivering to us in assembly guides here. Because, I mean, comparatively, I mean, it's just a world of difference. And this is from 2017. This is from 2004. I get it. I get it. But if you're going to be coming out with updated Orc Boys, please update the assembly guide. Because the assembly guide the orcs have right now is cancer. It's straight cancer. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. I hope this explained my point that the assembly guides that they're putting out now, they're pretty dang good. And I would like to see more of this, less of this. Just thoughts. I promise you guys a Warhammer video today. Yeah. I've got a whole bunch of work to do. I gotta finish painting and doing all sorts of stuff with these guys. Anyways, I'm gonna catch y'all on the flip. Later.